Hello and welcome to Day One Update. This is Auxi Klutch, and we'll be continuing the Let's Build on Outcast. This is Outcast Episode 6, so for those that have not seen the others, I recommend going and watching the others to see where we are at. But for those that are on this episode, we are going to continue with the third stage, and it's come to my mind that I want to just make this a 4-stage. I was thinking of a 5. Having 1, 2, 3, having an indoor stage, and then this having it wrap around into this bridge stage. However, I feel the object count is not going to be in my favor, and I think it'd be much easier to just do this. But to compensate for that, I will do an episode of how to make this whole map work all together with all the timers and stuff like that. So there's going to be about the same amount of episodes as I thought, but I've been just kind of closing this in a little bit more. Nothing too crazy. So yeah, so I think we'll be able to finish this stage relatively quickly today, and we'll maybe start on the next, but let us move on. So we have this stage here, and it's not really a stage. I don't know why I said a stage, but this room, and I was really thinking, do I want players to come in here? And ultimately I did decide I wanted to do that, but it's really what you want to do. I'm debating adding this cliff here just to heighten it up. Let's lower it a bit. I don't know. We might leave that. We might not. We might run into some area that we have rolling, but we will keep it there for now. So let's go ahead and add this, because this is technically part of this stage, right? So alright. Right now I have my settings set to the custom game options in player mode. So yeah, this will be good. I have my jump height set to 75. Stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, this will be good. This will be good. Just go ahead and throw this all the way across. Duplicate one more time. And I feel we have the structure for this. Now we have quite a tall building there. I just don't know what to do with this. It's probably going to be some sort of structural piece going into that, but it's really bugging me. Like, the thing is with this stage, this stage is almost done, but it's like thinking what I'm going to do for a wraparound to bring it into this, because I really just want these players to be sitting on this bridge, firing away at the last remaining group of zombies, you know, trying to get the last humans. And I might have a tuck around corner back here just for some extra room, but yeah, we're getting to those closing stages, so I gotta keep it up. We gotta keep up the you know, just gotta keep up the look of the map, because a lot of maps that of mine will downgrade in quality the farther I go because I'm running out of pieces, but I try to compensate for that. I try to just keep it all like the theme running the whole time, you know. I don't want any pieces that are gonna potentially ruin the map because I wasn't being careful or whatever. So alright, we have a good little back area here, nice little jump over. Yeah. Okay, feeling good about it. This is a double area. They look that way, or they'll run around this way. This is looking good. So I think that will bring me to the door, which I'm going to use a Y cross. And a Y cross because they are actually very unique pieces. And I love unique pieces in different ways. So, all right. I don't want to. Let's flip this around, possibly. Yeah. How about this way? Kind of looks cool, but I may want just the flat wrap around. The door is going to disappear, and we're all going to be happy about it. So we're going to go with some scenery. We're going to do some classic sandbag action here. We want to make these guys feel that they're in the only possible place they can survive. And I'm going to force that because of all the spawns. And I'm really debating a turret, but I might just add a detachable turret. But I may want to just play test this, and we'll see what happens with it all. So that's the beauty of playtesting. Make your changes. So I'm just doing some simple sandbag shiznits, I guess. Nothing too spectacular going on here, unless if you are never good at placing sandbags, and well, then there you go. This is right up your alley. Alrighty. I may want to like make these holdout zones like if you sit here, you only can look here and here, and if you sit here, you can only guard this. But that might make it just too difficult, because I mean, if you really think about it, we're having 3 directions, then at this point I'm expecting at least 7 infected or 6 infected, so we gotta keep that all in mind. And end caps, I love the end cap pieces. I don't know about you guys, but they are very, very nice pieces for me to use. This is just a pile. May use that later on, maybe not. I don't know. But we gotta make this stage look super unique. So that's our goal. Super unique stage, which it's kind of getting there. Maybe not with all these sandbag changes and whatnot. Gotta raise this up a bit. There we are. Now let's run it into it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So we have this stage. We're gonna have this run above. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I don't keep saying perfect because it's so perfectly perfect. Alrighty. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna add a turret. They're gonna need it. And placing the turret's also super important here, because this thing will not stop shooting if they don't rip it off. However, I do want them to rip it off, so I'm going to be placing it this way, because this is only one teleporter way, and if they want to use the turret most effectively, they're going to have to rip it off. So I'm kind of forcing these guys to rip off the turret, and I did notice this. What in the world is happening here? Duplicate one more. Alright, we have this all straightened out. So we have a little bit of an incline going up to here, and I'm really thinking I don't want to use so many pieces on details now, because Master Chief Collection and the objects is just really very buggy. Object limits and all that stuff, and I don't want to make the map unplayable. We've had a lot of map issues playing because of this reason, so I'm trying to be kind of careful with everything I'm trying to place here. Does that look good? These trim pieces look alright. It kind of feels more fortified. These trim pieces want to make sense here. I'm trying to think of any other little nit tricks here I could add to make this feel better, like, you know what I mean? But coming to mind, nothing right now. So we will continue with that a little bit later on. And we will now move on to, I mean, this is just a door. I don't need anything spectacular here. Humans aren't going to be looking here because of this teleporter. Because of this teleport here. So I just need to close this off. And I'm thinking canyon and then a canyon over that. Maybe with some trees and whatnot. We're going to push it back a bit. And then we're going to duplicate and go above to create an illusion. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. That'll do good because I don't want players running back there, you know, kind of messing around. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get natural. That's what I was looking for. Foliage, tree, one large. Gotta get that. Gotta get them trees going. Bingo. Okay, so we've closed this all off. This looks natural enough. So I'm actually, you know what? I wonder. I'm gonna push this back. Since this technically closes itself off, I'm gonna allow the infected guys to run more and give the humans a little bit more time to notice they're coming, which will work out in the long run. I believe. Not for sure here, but we're gonna try it. So I'm thinking of a container large here. Open. Possibly. On some phased action going on. And I'm debating doing this, and I'm really thinking this debate is going to win here. Because I kind of just want... I may leave that there. I mean, I was thinking of putting like a weapon in there to grab as they move, but things happen, so that may not happen in the end. I'm also thinking of like a hill here. Alright, perfect. We're gonna do some reoccurring details in the ground here with some stacked 2x4s, and this could also be a potential jump here for the infected to gain a little bit of height over the humans, which it's more dynamic. It's not like static gameplay. The infected guys have more options to do things, which is never bad. And you know, just little things like that all go into a map flow altogether. It looks very, very nice. All right, so we have that. We have a little bit of a extended height. It's not a large extended height, but you know, when an infected guy is moving or jumping, they're a little bit harder to shoot. Especially with the weapon layouts I plan on having for this is going to be pretty easy to I don't know, pretty easy to do something, but we're gonna get to that. So this stage, it's almost over. It's just about done. We're about to call her quits here because I need to start thinking about the next stage, because the next stage is the grand finale. So gotta make it grand. Yeah, that was supposed to be funny, guys. That was supposed to be hilarious. Why is no one laughing? But alrighty, let's do another reoccurring theme here. That doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right about this. However, it is right. I think I'm just going crazy. So from down here, they will notice that that does that, and so just hiding stuff again. We have the building going down like that. I was debating doing something with this here, but ultimately I don't think it's gonna happen, so it ain't gonna happen. Also, I was thinking about this, and I think I'm gonna do it, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. Alrighty. What I was thinking is shorts, because one thing I have learned from my past builds is you don't want your maps to feel too thin. And that's one of the things I really wanted to change is, you know, adding thins, it does its job, but you know, it feels really flimsy. It doesn't feel structurally sound. And that's always something that's bugged me personally. And you know, just adding a little bit of that depth to your map makes it all the better, really. It really makes it feel more structurally sound, and all the it works. I don't know if it will be better for you, but you know, just that little, it's probably just a little over twice the size, I guess. It just adds just so much more. And now with the trim pieces, I can add the trim pieces are not even really needed, you know. I mean, maybe that was something good for the trim pieces before to hold up the structure, but now look at this. It feels so much more structured and supportive and a lot more firm, I guess you could say. But alright, with that and that invite by DC Valor Strike, should have turned off my preferences. Okay, if he does this again. So, alright, with that, I think we're gonna call this one quits. We have officially finally structured this entire side. Like, there's no open areas. We have that as a drop down. We will possibly throw a weapon in there, maybe a power weapon or something. We have this walk around, which is going to be 10-second killed in here, and they have the option to go left. Ooh, I'm gonna have to definitely adjust this. So did that work? No, it didn't work. My goodness. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. So I think this is gonna wrap it up with this episode, as I delete a little bit of these objects here. So remember to like and subscribe, and go check out anything that we previously uploaded. And this has been Auxi Klutch on the Day One Update, and see you guys around.